On the city's North Shore, this is Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
Second down, give to Harvey. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Nix holds on to it, and he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Third and long, they're going to throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now 4th down, staring right at him. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. This 32 yards out, it's on the right hash. Live ball picked up inside the 25.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. 70 Lion. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Caught by Metcalf. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. This is hauled in by Harris. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. From the gun, Johnson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Lion.
Pass play coming here. Ooh, sharp running here. He's past the 30. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone. Down at the 19. It's a 24-yard dash, and it gives them the first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Hawks. 19 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Quick to the left. It's caught. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, it's Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Shotgun hands off to Harvey. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. From the red zone now. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Austin on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Warriors 17. 18 Bradley. 18 Bradley. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
I'll throw it. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Has it at the 37. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Catch made. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Nix holds on to it. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Nix. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
To the ground and incomplete.
Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he drives this into the pouring rain. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's Nix to throw. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. Still has some space inside the 35. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Knicks with it on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Broncos looking to add to their advantage. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. They up the middle to Harvey. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They'll send him over right. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Steelers, nothing.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throwing now off the play action. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
70 range, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to throw out of the gun. He has the 1st over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
At the 36-yard line.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Take over.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, set. Rocco, 72.
That's Harris on the right side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
26-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He's dropping back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Leading 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Now looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 7.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Forced out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Back to 60. Back to 60. 18. Back to 18. Buffalo 18.
Dropping back to throw. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Take off.
Here's the snap on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
It's Harvey straight ahead. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Harvey once more. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Harvey is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Steelers nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn set.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
To number 17. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Let's go.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. This finds its target, that's Metcalf. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
And the Steelers.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's caught left side by Harris. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the draw, this is Johnson. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Take off.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Gain of 8.
That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
That's completed out to the right. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
60 Eagles, 7 Pirates, 7 Pop, trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Hey. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down. You know, only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Hitting Ingram on the slant. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All set now, 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Harvey does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play.
Ooh, option play, 2nd and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call, but he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
On the return, here comes Austin. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. possession. First play set down behind the line. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Back-to-back carries here. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Derek Forrest able to make the stop.
Tackled at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go, shot. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check out.
Throw here, 3rd down. Dropping this underneath, Johnson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
it sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go. Night Viking, 18.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking in the air here. Throwing the out route complete. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Cut deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Broncos corral it. Space on the right. He's got room. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Broncos keep running away with this. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He gives to Johnson on the option. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Steelers first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
2 yards.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 70 line.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Help the 60. Check. Bobcat.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Set. Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
The Steelers
Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Set. Panthers.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Lost control of another one. And the Broncos corral it. At the 20. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Broncos are running them out of the building. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it, I felt it, everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway, They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Check out.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken down.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll run now on 2nd down. That's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Back to the well again. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's all the way down at the 32-yard line. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 32-yard line.
First down, play action. Going deep here for the end zone. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Throwing now off the play action. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
60 Bison, 60.
Third and long for him here. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos are stumped on the return on the final play of this game. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.